Hello and welcome to the Growing Green podcast with Jeremiah Jennings. While still in his early 20s, Jeremiah already runs a successful six-figure lawn maintenance company. Listen in as he and his guests share the things that have brought them success that can help you in your business. As a young entrepreneur in the green industry, Jeremiah emphasizes the tips and tricks involved in running a lawn maintenance business while discussing the principles applying to all small businesses. If you're wanting to grow, become profitable and professional, you're in the right place. And now, here's your host, Jeremiah Jennings.
What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to another episode today here on the Growing Green podcast. This is your host, Jeremiah Jennings. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. We are coming to you from beautiful, what did we say this was? Rio Vista. I almost said Roasta Vista. Rio Vista, California, here on the Point, the back porch of the Point restaurant overlooking the Sacramento River. And we are with none other than Luke Donley from Liberty Lawn Care and returning guest to the show. I'm excited to have you here today, man. How are you doing?
It's good to be here. It's cool to be live. This is the first.
There's the horn.
There's the horn.
30 seconds in. I swear. At least we had headphones on this time.
There's the horn. Yeah, it wasn't quite as loud.
Oh, it's terrible. This horn is ridiculous. They're out here. It's what they used to say, hey to the boaters going down the river is what they were telling me.
Yep.
But been a lot of boat traffic coming down through here. There's a big barge coming earlier. And we're here with Marcus McGuire. He's here with us too. And is your name? Mark, yeah, Marcus. Marcus flows better because the C. That's what. Yeah, really? Did they call you Marcus?
You didn't call me Marcus.
Oh, okay. I don't know what happened there, but Marcus flows. Marcus sounds good because of the C. But Mark McGuire's here with us.
Wait, are you the Mark McGuire? Oh, okay.
Who's Mark McGuire?
Baseball player.
Oh, no. What if it was?
Yeah,
what if it was and we just didn't know it?
That'd be amazing.
No, I did not know. I'm not a huge baseball fan. You're a basketball fan, though, and
Yes.
I haven't told you this yet. I don't think. Guess who I ate lunch with at Disneyland?
Who?
And when I say ate lunch with, I mean like from me to you, sitting close to him.
Who?
Just guess. He plays for the Lakers.
Okay. I don't know. Russ?
Yes,
No way.
Russ.
Whoa.
Russell Westbrook and his whole family was sitting there.
That's
And
crazy.
We saw him walking around the park earlier that day.
Wow.
And we just stopped to eat, and he was where we were sitting to eat, and there was tables next to him. We sat there and ate with him.
Did you talk to him?
No, you know how Russ is. Russ is kind of like
I was going to say, you probably
he's
got
not
mad at you or
he's not the
something,
nicest guy.
No.
So,
No.
and he had already told people no that want to take a picture with him,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'm not even.
So a
we
lot
just
of those
chilled.
guys won't take pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm like we talked just a little bit ago. I'm from Spokane.
Yeah.
John Stockton's from Spokane.
Oh yeah.
So we used to see him all the time.
Really?
Like we'd go to like gyms and stuff, and he'd always be there. His daughter was huge into basketball, obviously, and so like there was times where, man, we'd see him, and like I'd want to go over there, and my dad would always tell me, "Don't even try," because if he takes one picture, he's got to take 100
for everybody.
you
And
know?
that's the way Russ was. He was
Yeah.
in Disneyland. I mean,
Yeah.
people as soon as people saw him taking one picture,
Yep.
it would be, and it was he kind of blended in. He just acted like normal.
Yeah.
So it was
That's
interesting.
crazy.
But yeah, it was cool. It was a cool experience. And man, look at this food we have coming to the table.
Let's go.
This looks absolutely amazing. Thank you so much.
Do you want any barbecue sauce?
I would love some barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
And
Barbecue
crispy bacon. Man, this is
Let's
woo,
go.
they could not have done any better. So
That's huge.
out here on the Point restaurant, we're about to eat some lunch. And actually, let's take a break. Let's throw this down real quick, eat it real quick, enjoy this time, and then we'll come right on back.
Everything, but there's a lot of issues.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that's what we talked about a lot, too, was like the water, like just all the irrigating and the irrigation and stuff that goes. When I drove up here, I went through a bunch of farmland, and they were talking about stop sending our water to L.A. and all that stuff. So
Yep.
a lot that went into it.
A lot of mismanagement of irrigation and water. I mean, there's one area that I service that they already say we're in a drought, even though we're at 100% capacity for rainfall so far in the year.
Yeah.
No issues, but they don't manage it. So it's, you know.
What's crazy is what I was telling him is like that's y'all's livelihood.
Yeah.
Like if your people aren't running irrigation, you're in trouble.
Yep.
So crazy
Yes.
times. But anyway, we are back from lunch now. It was a delicious burger. What'd you get? Grilled chicken?
Chicken sandwich, yeah, it's good stuff.
It looks really good. So
Yeah.
we are back now, and So let's continue, man. Let's go back into – this is going to be a shorter podcast. We're both on a time crunch today. We got to fellowship over lunch and stuff, but we did want to bang on a podcast before we had to
Absolutely.
run. So tell me a little bit about what's happening right now. We got together, I don't know, 3 months ago, and talked about a lot of things. But what's happening now in the business? You were telling me some exciting things going on.
Yeah. So it's been a wild couple of months. We had one – so – couple weeks ago, this moment of transparency.
Yeah.
I honestly got to the point I felt like just throwing in the towel.
Really?
Like I'm getting all this extra work, and so when you're working by yourself or you have one or two part-time employees, I wanted to take on more landscape work. I'm getting calls upon calls for cleanups, but I have no time to do it because I'm loaded out with the schedule and trying to increase the top line, but yet still, there's only so much you can do. You only have so many hours, right? So, I actually had a moment where this was probably one of the busiest days for me, but I had before 10 a.m. I already had 6 phone calls, leads coming in, people wanting quotes. It had been kind of a crazy week, and I called my wife and I said, I don't think I can do this anymore. This is insane.
Yeah.
And she eventually, she kind of walked me back off the ledge and was like, okay, it's really not that bad.
Yeah.
And sometimes
it feels like it though when you're in the moment.
When you're in the moment, it's like, and I look back on it now and I'm like, okay, it really wasn't that bad. But in the moment, I was, just stretched to the max. And so issue's been labor, getting, I needed that full-time guy. Mm-hmm. And I had a moment. We're about to get another.
Yep, the horn's about to come.
It's about to come. But we had.
Oh, this baby's about to lose it. You scared me too.
Man.
Man,
that's great.
Poor baby.
So, anyways, we had. Scared to death.
I know. That's how I felt the first time it went off.
No doubt. So. All in one day, I had a guy call me. This was last week. I had a guy call me and say,
okay, thank you.
Man, thank you.
Thank you.
So I had a,
ma'am, we are perfect.
We're
thank
good
you
to go.
So much for your help today.
Thank you. Appreciate it. So I had a call from a guy. Said, hey, I drove past. I saw your truck and, wrapped and everything. Mm-hmm. And he said, I'm getting out of the lawn maintenance side of things, just going strictly landscaping. He said, do you want my clients? And I said, well, how much are you thinking? Where are they at? He told me, and he goes, no, I just want to give them to you. Here's all the information, and you just talk to them. And I'm like, I was blown away by that, right?
Yeah. So
I'm going through the process of quoting them and seeing how they're not all going to work out, but working on it.
But you've gotten a lot of them, though, right?
I mean, at most, it'll be 20 to 25. I'm up to about 13 right now. And I've gotten most of those. I think
if you can pick up 23 clients like that, that's
unreal,
insane.
Right?
Yeah.
Free leads, a recommendation from that guy saying, hey, call Luke. So really cool. And then later that day, I had a guy email me and say, hey, I saw your Facebook post. You're looking to hire. I've got 6 years of experience. Looking to work for a good company. And I was kind of like, when can you start?
Yeah.
And so we
forget about money, just show up.
Exactly. So he starts this coming Monday. We went through an interview process with him. He starts this coming Monday, and so now we're kind of getting rocking and rolling. And he's going to come on and eventually kind of take a foreman role. He'll take this route that we've got. We're a little bit spread out right now, and it's in couple different cities, kind of on purpose, because as I grow, I want to split those two cities into 2 different routes and grow from there. Now it's, we'll get through the next month or so. Hopefully, feel this guy out, make sure he's
hopefully shows up. That's what I told you earlier. I said hopefully shows up. We're 3 days away, so
he called.
Check in on Monday and see if he showed up.
Exactly. I text him. I was getting like T-shirts and everything ready for him, and so I text him, ask him what size. And he says, actually, can you call me when you have a second? And I'm like,
oh, no.
Heart starts pounding. I'm starting to sweat. I'm like, oh no. I call him. He goes, Yeah, I just, and it was a totally different subject. You just wanted to talk.
Oh,
and I'm
good.
like,
You can take a deep breath.
I sat down, took a deep breath. I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, we're okay. We're good.
Yeah, we survived.
So he starts Monday, and we'll see how that
Exciting
goes.
times, man.
It's awesome,
Exciting
man.
times.
God has been really good. I'm blown away. It's been a hectic spring, way crazier than even a year ago. A year ago, I thought it was crazy busy, and it's kind of interesting how you look back on it. You're like, okay.
And then a year from now, you're gonna say,
exactly.
I was not busy at all.
Exactly. As you grow and expand, I mean, the month of March, we got like 60 phone calls of
That's
people, wanting. I mean, there's plenty of work there, and I'm having to refer some of those out, and some of them are out of my area. You go through the whole process, but man, it's just it's
Was there
crazy.
another barge coming down through here? I think I see the traffic stopped. Is the bridge up? It was earlier.
It's going up.
Wow.
No,
So
going down. It's going down.
Okay.
So
do you see a barge though?
no,
Huh. Wonder where it went.
not from. It kind of blocked off my view.
Oh
though,
yeah.
So
Oh yeah. Here it
maybe.
comes. I see
You
something
see
down
it?
through there. Anyway, this has been an entertaining venue so
Yeah.
far.
no doubt.
The horn going off, boats going by. It's been a fun place. Well, kind of go back to the one thing you could kind of hit on there is your wrap. I mean, your lettering on your vehicle literally got you 20 free clients from that guy.
Yep. That I will pay however much I need to for wraps from now on because I have found multiple times that's paid off. I mean, this one obviously being the biggest one with free clients basically.
So you have gotten leads on that from the past?
I have people. So I had one lady. I am 99.9% sure that she's was driving next to me. She saw my wrap. I saw her pick up her phone. Don't text and drive, but I saw her pick up her phone. About 2 minutes later, I got a phone call.
Really?
And she said, "Hey, I just saw your." Or no, she said, "Do you do service?" She didn't tell me where. I didn't ask, but I'm looking back on it. I'm like, I'm 99% sure that was her. So I've had a few situations, not quite that extreme, but
that's good to know. Considering
people
I just spent a chunk of change on this.
Yes,
getting this truck
exactly.
loaded.
And so I'll get hey, I saw your truck around town, type of thing.
And I think it makes people think you are a bigger company than you are.
It does. It does. Yeah, 100%. I'll get hey, I saw one of your trucks around town, and I'm going, well, I only got one truck.
You got the only one,
but you found it.
Glad to know you saw me.
Yes, exactly. It's exciting times, man. We paid a pretty decent amount for the truck and the trailer wrap, and I mean, worth every penny so far. Even if I get half of those leads,
it still pays for itself.
It's
many times over.
Yeah, at least. So very, very cool. Definitely was a worthy investment. So now,
Tell us about the business and kind of the growth. So if y'all missed Luke's original episode, we kind of got the backstory on Liberty Lawns.
Yeah.
I don't know, a couple months ago.
Yeah.
You can go check that out. But if you listen to that, kind of update us now today on. Go back and listen to that one and get refreshed.
Yeah.
Today, a couple months later, I know it's a pretty quick return, but it just worked out that we were out here.
Yeah.
What are you going? So you brought on these new clients. You've got 20 new leads. You hope to land a pretty good majority of them. You're bringing on this new guy. The business is booming. Where are you planning to go in the next 6, 12, 14, 18 months?
So originally my plan was I want to go ahead and, I was thinking blow it up 2 or 3 crews as soon as possible and get to that point. I had a coaching call with Paul Jameson, and he kind of slowed me down a little bit. I was kind of running when I needed to be speed walking, and, trying to do more upsells, cross-sells type things. So we're still working on that. The issue I found, though, even still was my schedule is still packed, but I can't, I can't do all these cross-sells if I'm here in the business. So that's why I'm trying to get this foreman.
And the higher revenue producing things.
Exactly. So I'm trying to get that foreman up to speed and as quickly as possible so that I can say, here's these clients, take care of them. I'll max out your schedule as much as you want. They're going to be working 410s Monday through Thursday. So I'm like, you go do that, and I'm going to go start doing all this other stuff, you know, and start kind of slowly building a second route as we get overfill. But, I can definitely see this year, having those guys set doing their thing, I'm kind of over here building some of the more landscaping stuff. We do a lot of mulch installs and or bark or rock installations type of things. I just had a client, like 6 or 7 yards total of rock that he wants put in around.
It's a lot of rock.
And it's a lot of rock to move.
What's the biggest rock job you've done?
Ooh, I think we did. I think 6 or 7 was about.
Jeez.
It's a lot of work.
It's just so much work, so much harder than mulch.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
oh, for sure.
We did a 10-yarder at my in-laws a couple months ago. When we get home next week, we've got 20 yards to do in a backyard. And I'm like, oh, I'm dreading it. Like, it's going to be a good job. It's going to pay very well, and we're going to make a lot of profit on it. But
that cart mate will come in handy.
Oh,
for
it will
sure.
come. That's literally one of the main reasons I bought the whole thing, because I knew I had that job coming up, and I was like, I cannot hand wheelbarrow all this.
Yeah. No.
And I wasn't going to get a trax machine because the yard is new. I didn't want to mess it up.
Right.
So I was like, well, let's just do this thing, and it's going to make a lot easier.
Nice. Yeah, that's cool. Cartmate, I'd love to get one of those at some point, man. But
do it as soon as you can.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I could definitely see those guys kind of taking over that crew, that route, and be able to expand. I don't know if we'll have two. I don't think we'll have 2 full routes.
Mowing routes.
Yeah, by the end of this year, I don't see that really happening. But I'm kind of starting to. It's weird how you have to look ahead so much, but like I'm at the point right now where I'm already looking at the fall and winter with leaf season and everything, and trying to look into whether it's a dump insert or a dump trailer. I want to get a billy goat, and
you'll have a bunch of trees and stuff.
We got the Sacramento Valley is, and that area is heavily treed. It's one of the most densely populated tree areas in the country. So we get a lot of trees, and a lot of, especially in the older areas of town where I'm at. Yeah. I mean, just huge, massive trees, and there's a lot of trees. I didn't really have terrible allergies until I moved here, and the trees pollinate in the spring. Oh man, it's terrible. I'm actually halfway okay today.
Yeah.
Yesterday I could hardly breathe. Yesterday,
really,
it was crazy. But it lasts for like a month or so, and then it kind of passes on, and I'm okay. But so we get a lot of leaves, and we do a lot of our leaf cleanups. We don't really, with our weekly clients, we mow less we mow year round.
Mm-hmm.
But we
drop to biweekly.
It drops to biweekly or every 2 to 3 weeks, and then we still come every week and we clean up the leaves and all that stuff. So it's going to be, I'm kind of looking at more efficiency. How can we make it, way more efficient in the fall? So also I want to do heavy aerations. Here, I hear some people say, well, it's spring. Some people do fall aerations. Mm-hmm. They do them both here.
They do them both here. I mean, in our place too.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be building up pretty heavy for that, and hopefully, I want to buy an aerator, and I'll pay it off in a season.
Yeah,
easy.
Yeah.
So there's trying to plan for the future and continue to upsell, cross-sell to everybody. Paul was big with when I talked with him to get on MailChimp and make sure I'm emailing my clients and kind of staying in front of it, because even sometimes you can even you will put stuff out there that says, hey, we do this, and this, and I'll tell clients when I bring them on. I brought a client on about 2 months ago. And I went there today, actually, and mowed their lawn, cleaned it up, and he comes out, the owner does, and he's like, hey, I just want to let you know that we're actually moving. And, of course, I'm like, oh, man, that stinks, but he goes, we're going to definitely recommend the next people that come in that they take over, or let you, continue doing the lawn. I said, we love you. We think you're great. And then he's like, yeah, we're going to be doing some planting here. I got a company coming in to do planting. And I'm like,
we do that.
I know I've told you that we do this, and I guess it was through the realtor. The realtor has a person that comes in, and whatever. So it wasn't really his fault, or whatever. But
it makes you think to yourself, you need to do it better. You obviously, you're probably doing it, but you need to do a better job.
Right, I got to make sure that everybody knows, and you can send out emails, and you can do whatever. You can, hand them flyers that says, "Here's everything that we do," but.
You get known more for what you do more of.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
Exactly.
And as you get into those the higher end jobs, that's what you're gonna start going that way. And that's cool that the maintenance side of things is growing. And it's a cool business update, man. It's
it's
crazy in the last 3 months
it's wild.
how busy it's been.
It's
and how
wild.
much things changed.
It's crazy. God's been really good to us. I mean, just cool to see everything that He's doing, and
Yeah.
we're just holding on for dear life. And,
Yeah.
Like we were just talking, life gets busy. You got my son's in basketball, and my youngest daughter's about to turn 2, and my wife's got her own stuff going on, and it's just
It's busy.
it's busy time. But it's a blast. We're having a great time, and looking to see it continue to grow.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm excited that it is so busy, but I'm glad we got to carve out this little bit window here to
Absolutely
come hang out and meet. I know, thankful for you driving a little ways. I know you had to drive
Absolutely.
a little, and Mark did too. So
yeah, for sure.
it's been an honor to be here. But why don't you just, as we wrap this thing up, I know we both got to hit the road here in just a minute, but what's some piece of advice that you would give somebody that's kind of where you were last year? Now that you're 16 months in now, somewhere in there. I mean,
yeah. Well, first off, before I get into that, I have to say it's good to officially be your friend.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We've got that established now.
That's right. Glad that we can actually be friends.
I was
now.
listening to that episode with your wife.
Yeah.
And I was cracking. I was on a mower, and I'm cracking up, and I'm like, I gotta message this guy. Let's make this
Well,
official.
you never want to take anything for granted. I mean, you never want to make assumptions. So
yeah. No, advice I would give is market.
really,
Market really well.
how have you done it?
Primarily through Google My Business is where
Okay.
we get the majority of ours. A little bit through Facebook, a little bit through Thumbtack. I don't know if you're familiar with that is, but
When you say Google My Business, are you running ads?
I have yet to spend I have yet to spend $1 on ads through Google My Business.
Okay.
But if you post regularly on there, pictures, and you can
people see it.
Yeah, and get reviews. I mean, we're up to 20, I want to say 24, 25 reviews.
Yeah.
And so market, have multiple ways to market. Don't just have, your one thing and run with it. I've got a website. It's honestly not that great, but it's at least, if nothing else, a landing page that shows me and my family what we do, some of the basics.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so even, I get a lot of website visits from Google. So people go to Google, they search, they look, they see, that this guy, he's got a website. Let's go check out the website, that type of thing. And so, I would say market. And then don't get too high or don't get too low. That's the other thing I'd say is because there's been times where, everything's great and everything's awesome. And then you have one bad customer and you're flipped to the other end, and so just, try to stay as even keel. It's hard because
Keep a level head.
It's hard because you want to celebrate, and then you also have a tendency to, I don't know if pout's the right word, but you get kind of down on yourself. And and so my wife's been amazing about that because I'll be, come home one day, man, we had this account, and then the next day I come home and I'm like, man, I'm the worst business owner ever, and so she does a really
great
good
plug
job
for Together in the Trades.
There you go.
Because
Absolutely.
Even though she's not running the business with you every day, she still gets part of.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, those are the two things I'd say is just, market well, and then try to stay as even keeled as you can, and ride the waves.
So I expect to see you with babysitters on June the 25th, and to see you in Nashville, Tennessee. That's the next time I expect to see you. So
we will see. I don't know if that's going to work out, but
I know I'm just messing with you.
Well,
but we would love to get you out east sometime.
Absolutely, I'd love to make the trip out. It's been a while since I was.
But you're originally from, or your parents are from where I'm from.
My mom's from Birmingham.
Yeah,
right where you're from. So she was
right
born
down the
she was born in Louisiana, and then grew up from just a little girl until she graduated
in Birmingham.
In Birmingham, yep.
Where'd she go to school? Do you know?
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay.
But
still small. I mean, not far from each other.
Somewhere in
stuff
Birmingham.
Like that. Yeah. So. Well, we better wrap this thing up. Another boat's coming in. The horn's about to go off again. And it's not going to be a fun time. But anyway, I appreciate you coming out today, Luke. It's awesome getting to hang out and meet you.
Absolutely.
It's just a pleasure. And appreciate the drive.
Thanks for having me on.
Safe travels back home.
Likewise.
Absolutely. Where can everybody find you real quick before we hop off here?
At Liberty Lawns CA on pretty much everything. So
Good deal.
mainly Instagram. We're probably the most active on Instagram.
Yeah. Well, we'll plug the Instagram in the show notes today, so y'all can go check it out. And just thanks for coming out, and thanks for everybody listening and helping us grow the show. We look forward to catching up with everybody here on the next episode.
Take care, everybody.
Thanks for tuning in to the Growing Green podcast. We know you have many other podcast options to choose from, and don't take it for granted that you chose to spend some time with us today. You can connect with Jeremiah Jennings at Growing Green Landscapes on Instagram or use the link in the show description. Don't forget to smash the follow button on the podcast and leave those 5-star ratings and reviews. We hope you crush it in your business and hope to catch you on our next episode.